does look like Black Jesus. And they gave me an Ethiopian passport. They said I was Ethiopian. They told me, they promised me that I could get in the country with this passport. But when I got to the airport, they said no.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So right now, Lucy is the oldest or earliest known human ancestor found right here in Ethiopia.
I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want.
Welcome to Ethiopia. I mean, look, I made it to Ethiopia.
Now everybody go to breakfast. Choco bow for the result, nothing to discuss, cause I'm the white.
For a prime minister and the palace for a president.
For the who?
For the president.
Oh, for the president.
Yeah, and this is the palace of the prime minister.
So the prime minister gets his own palace?
Yeah. It's a very big.
Oh. It looks very nice.
Yeah, it's a very nice and the first palace in Addis Ababa.
Oh.
You know the last king of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie? The last king of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie, the one who ruled this country for 44 years, he used to live here.
Oh.
And the name of the king was Haile Selassie. King Haile Selassie.
Yeah. So then they built a new palace?
Yeah.
So apparently, I'm back in time. Here in Ethiopia, they follow the Julian calendar. You said Julian calendar?
Yeah.
Julian calendar. So we are currently in the year 2015, according to the Julian calendar. That's very interesting. So does everyone? How does that work exactly? The Julian calendar. So how do the years update?
Because our New Year is in September 1, so that in European in September 11 we celebrate every year. So that like there is 8 years difference between the Julian and the Gregorian calendar. That's the main difference between us and the Europeans. So that we are 8 years behind the calendar.
Well, last year somebody came to Dubai and they gave me an Ethiopian passport. They said I was Ethiopian.
Yeah? You are kidding
You
me.
see my passport?
Yeah. Dubai passport, Ethiopia. Can I see?
The expo, the World Expo, you know?
Yeah, the Expo, yeah. Expo, it's the Expo passport, yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's the Ethiopian one.
Yeah.
But they told me, they promised me that I could get in the country with this passport. But when I got to the airport, they said no.
Yeah.
So we have entered, or we're entering the Ethiopian National Museum.
And over there, the last king of Ethiopia, Haile Selassie, he's making a speech for university students.
They look little.
Yeah.
This was the throne, guys.
And then depression to make her to die because she continuously to baptize it.
It does look like Black Jesus. He was the first ruler.
Not the first, but the modern.
The modern ruler. He ruled the northern part, you said, of Ethiopia.
And he. In the middle is from Lalibela, and the third is from Aksum.
So, but all of these are considered crosses.
Yeah, all of them are crosses. But
What about
this one is a
this
David
Star of David? Yeah. So they would wear this to fight?
No, ceremony.
Oh, ceremonial. Okay. Got it. So she was the only woman to rule?
No, we have a ruler before her. For example, you will see later on above floor.
Yeah.
Her name is Sheba, Queen Sheba.
The artwork is so cool, guys. What does this represent? This is interesting. God and man all on canvas. That's interesting. God and man. Who is God and who is man? This is kind of cool too. This is Africa. It's like roots, the tree. Africa being the root of life. How about that? Yeah.
You can see in the middle.
Yeah.
To remember the founding of the Jesus cross, the crucified cross.
Oh, so this happens every year?
Every year in September 26. I'll show you later the place.
Okay. What's the king's name again?
King Minilik.
King
Minilik the second.
Minilik.
Minilik the second.
Minilik the second. All right, his wife.
Minilik the first and the second.
All right, guys. So this is after the war, where Ethiopia won the war against Italy, and after they won, Italy presented him with the gift, a sword. Just look at the faces of everybody in this picture. No happiness, no peace. But what would you expect after war? Alright guys, so right now Lucy is the oldest or earliest known human ancestor found right here in Ethiopia. So let's see what this reads here. It says, "Hi, I'm Lucy. I'm almost 3.2 million years old, but am walking fully upright. Please meet my world famous ancestors and descendants from Ethiopia." Actually, the ancestors and descendants of all of us, if you really think about it. I mean, she's the ancestor of all of us. It says, about 3.18 million years ago, Lucy's body was slowly sinking into the mud of a lake. Fossilization was beginning. This admirable process preserved her bones from destruction until scientists discovered them in 1974. Let's take a look at the replica of Lucy from what they have found of her so far. Lucy. Alright, so Lucy was said to be like early 20s, late teens, but she also could have very well been early, even younger than that. Like some scientists think that maybe she was around 12, 13 years old when she died. But this is the assumed height that she would have been at her time of death. And that's kind of short, to be honest. And this is a replica of what they have found of her body. It's not the actual bones, because that would be a little, you know, things happen. But it's a replica, so it's a copy of what they found so far. Alright guys, so it's only day 1 in Ethiopia, and I've seen Black Jesus and I've met Lucy, our oldest ancestor in the world. I'm telling you, this trip is one to reflect on. Just learning about the culture and the history, and just connecting the different cultures and the different histories that I've learned all my life. It's just mind blowing. And so I can't do anything at this current moment but just reflect on life itself. I'm telling you guys, the more I travel, the more enlightened I get. Life will just never be the same. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in and watching thus far. Just go ahead, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Drop down in the comments, what questions do you have about my Ethiopian trip so far, and I'll be sure to get back with you, answer it via comments, or either make another video and let you know. So let your girl know. All right. As always, it's your girl L, just living. Love you bunches. Bye bye.